Hi guys, welcome to Shop RJ Pasini for great deals on eBay. If you're new to my YouTube channel or to my eBay listings or the items I sell, I do demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos, and today is going to be a video presentation of the new items that will be listed on eBay. I had stuff that I did earlier, but I didn't get a chance to go over it with you guys. I have my display area set up, and I hope to make this short and brief as possible. So without further ado, I'm going to go over to the display area. I'm going to talk a little about what I have, its condition, and just give you a little insight as to what I have that will be listed on eBay. Also, I want you to keep in mind, folks, to all the new, first I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel, and to the people who are repeat buyers on eBay, thank you very much. And if you're not familiar with me or whatever, you would like to keep me on your eBay watch list, I believe. It's right now, the name is Thrifting Warriors, but it probably will go back to Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. There was a name change in there, and I was trying to set up another account, but I think I did it a little messed up, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. But I also want to just also express that a lot of these items that I do have on all my listings, they all have best offers and with buy it nows. So please, if you see any item that you want to make an offer on, please don't hesitate. I have been accepting a lot of offers as long as they're not so lowball. I've been getting ridiculous lowball offers, and when I get those, I don't even bother responding to them or countering. I just decline them. So if you want to make an offer and I feel it's fair, I will accept it. And at the same time, you could be saving some money too. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go to the display area. I got my digital camera set up over there. I'm going to go over there, talk briefly over what I have, and then I'm going to come back with the closing out this video. So thanks again. Hang in there. I'm going to go right over there now. Okay, thank you. Here's what we got. As you can see over here, I got this nice Jamesport backpack here. This item is in nice, clean condition. I picked it up recently, and it's got a little link there. It's really nice, good shape. It's I got padding in here right now, stuffing in here, just to show you what it looks like, all puffed out, so to speak. Nice condition, pretty good. There's no rips or tears in it. No wear marks on it, as you can see here. If you can see that in the video. I don't want to bring it too close up to the video because then it'll block the eyes out. But this is what we got going on here. We got a nice Jamesport backpack. Here I picked up. This is like, I guess, a little model or something, but it's immovable. I don't know if this is R2-D2. I'm not really a Star Wars person, folks. I really don't know what this is here. What kind of robot this is. I don't know if this is a different robot within Star Wars. I always thought R2-D2 had like a round head. I don't know. Maybe this is it. I don't know. But anyway, this is a nice little, pretty decent condition if you're interested in this here. It doesn't do anything. There's no buttons here that I could see that actually, you push and it makes noise or anything. From what I see here, I don't see any areas where you could put a battery in there. So that's what we got going on. Does it do anything? No, it just moves its arm back and forth. I guess it's something you would just put on a collector thing. You just put on your desk or whatever, and you just keep it there or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know too much about it, but that's what we got going on with that. Let me move this bag over here. I also picked up these skull. What is it here? Skull candy. They're headsets here, headphones, and they're like new condition, to be honest with you. You can see the pads in here are really nice and clean. Look at that there. Nice. The pads are nice and clean. No rips on them, no wear marks. I guess it's got that. I'm not sure what that size is. I don't know if it's a 3.4 milli. The size of it, like a 3.4 milli. We know what I'm talking about. The connector. So I'm not really sure with that, but this is what you got going on here. It comes with the case, a little satch, I should say, where you put your the headphones in there. I guess you can carry around with you, take it with you. I don't know if these are used by gamers or not, but that's what I'm selling with this. I have this Ansco camera. I was looking some of them up on eBay. I just typed in the name, and this is called a Ready Flash. And some of them look like they said it date back to the 40s, but I don't think that's the case with this one, folks. I don't know when this dates back. If anybody knows or has any idea the date, I don't know. I mean, it could be from the 40s. The way you unlatch it, it's pretty decent. If it is from the 40s, and being around that long, it's not too bad a shape, to be honest with you. It does have little marks over here on the top here. I guess that's where they put the flash, I would think. I don't know what size film it takes in, but I did notice when I opened it up, it opens up from the top, and you slide this back like this. This will pop out like that, and then it says over here Ansco 620, the old weather film. That's what's on it for the best. Well, it's on it for the best results. Use Ansco 620. I did notice though over here, that's the inside what it looks like. Okay. All right. I don't know if you're a collector of old cameras. If you might be a collector of old cameras. If you are, you might be interested in this one here. I guess people don't really use them to take pictures. If they do, that'd be something. But I think a camera collector would just take it basically and put it on their shelf and add it to their collection. It does have minor scuffs on it. But I want to point out one thing over here. You see over here the spindle? I think another one's supposed to go here, unless that's where the film goes. But my guess is right. It would need the spindle in, because how are you going to advance the film? So that's what's missing here. But it will be noted in the description. Okay. So that's what we got going on with that, and that's all just that one piece, and you would push it down like that, and you lock it like this here. You just slide it that way, and it locks the camera in. And the mechanism here works. See the thing here. Again, but you can't advance the film, so it's missing. Like I said, it's missing that spindle there to advance the film. We also have over here. I picked up this thing. I don't know what they call these things. You put it on your neck, and the way you advance it, tighten it up, you would slide it up. I picked it up because it had this thing in here. It's an 862 Engine Aviation Battalion. I'm not familiar with the CSS H&S company. I don't know what H&S company is. I don't know who, if it's most likely a state, could be a town somewhere. But it was, I picked it up at our local thrift. It's pretty nice. I like I like the way it looks and stuff like that. I don't know, I got to do a little research on it. But this is something I picked up, and it's got like, I guess, these little brass fittings here, weights, whatever. But it's in pretty decent shape considering. The lettering's not worn off on it or anything, as you can see. It's pretty good. So we got that going on. Here's the Three Stooges, the Three Stooges can opener. I think when you hit the thing there, you open it up like this. I'm not sure if it goes like this here. It would say something here. I don't know. Now it doesn't do it now. Well, I know it was working before I got it. The batteries might be weak in there, so you got to bear with me with this. But anyway, it makes like a little noise, like would you want a bottle of beer or something like that. It has something along that line. I can't get it to work now, but it was working. It takes 3 little batteries in there that are in there. For some reason, it's not working. Yeah. It's intermitting. It works when it wants to, It's a novelty, though. I mean, if you just want to buy it just as a can opener, I don't know if you buy these type of things, but if you're interested in buying something like this here, you might want to look into that. Here I got the Xbox 360. This is the quick connect. Now, here's the deal with this Xbox stuff. Let me explain. Let me just share this with you. I was going to sell this all as one piece, okay? I was going to sell it, with the Xbox all together. I did test this out. It does power on. However, the drive gets stuck in it. So I'm going to have to list this is not working right now. The other thing is here, this here is supposed to be spring loaded, but the spring's a little shot in there. If you can see that, it doesn't close all the way. The unit itself is pretty clean considering, but the only problem I noticed to get this to work is when you power this on, you have to kind of like hit this and this will come out. So it may work, and I'm going to put in the description, this item may work, but I'm going to list it for parts not working. Okay, that's something people, if they want to play around with it, that's fine. However, I'm going to sell everything individual. Okay, I know you might say, well, if this is all for Xbox, why don't you sell it as a package? I'd rather sell it separate because, I don't know what I'm going to get for this thing, so I figure if I can't get much for this here, if I did sell it as a package, I'd rather sell it individual. So here's the way it's going to be. This is going to be sold separate. This here is the hard drive. Now this is what came off it. As you can see, it says over here hard drive here. All right, and it says for it. Now I don't know if they pair these up, like if this is paired up with this machine, or if this could be used elsewhere, like on another Xbox 360. I don't know if it can, but I'm going to sell it separate. Okay, the quick connect. Again, this is for the Xbox 360, I believe. It's because it came with this here. I'm going to be selling this separate. All right, and as far as the power adapter, that too will be separate. This is the power adapter that came with it. Now, I know a lot of people might be getting messaging, or people may even comment, why are you selling everything separate? Because I don't know what this is going to sell for, and to be honest with you, it might be more beneficial for me to sell this in part, like, parts, breaking it down, than it would be to sell the whole thing like that. Now, people say, yeah, but you're going to sell something when you can't power it up. If you have a unit, let's say you have a unit that's, I don't know, maybe you had one of these here and something went kaput's gone and you want to buy this for parts and you already have this, why would you want to buy the whole thing? What are you going to do with an extra one? You're going to do the same thing I did. You're going to probably end up selling it. So that's going to be, so this is going to be sold separate, listed separately. Okay. The other thing I picked up over here, this is new. Whenever I get the opportunity to get new things, I like to buy them and purchase them. This here is the Logitech Play Gear Pocket. Protect your PSP. Okay, that's what it's all for. It says for right over here, for the PSP. Okay, this is new. You can see it's sealed, never been opened. This is the back of it there. That's what it's for. Okay, so we got that going on. The other thing I have here, again, brand new. And for those who are new to my YouTube channel, or to my, in this particular case, the YouTube channel, I said this in many of my videos. I do not buy open games. I don't buy anything that's been open or pre-owned. I don't buy puzzles, and I don't buy games. This here is new. The only reason why I bought it, because it is sealed, as you can see. It's just, it has the plastic on it, okay? And it's the Star Wars hands down for, I guess, ages 4 plus, 4 and up. Well, it says here 2 to 4. But, and of course, you always got to be careful with the real small parts in here, Whenever a parent gives these kids that, I know my daughters, when they were little, I always made sure I watched them play the game, that they don't put anything in their mouth or anything like that. You got to be careful. They got the warning sign right there. Again, this is a Hasbro product, and again, it's new, and that's what we got going on with that. So we'll put this guy over here. The other thing I picked up, I do Disney things. For those who do follow me on my eBay listings, you will notice that I do have some Disney stuff there. This is new, by the way. It doesn't come wrapped up. At least I don't think it ever did. You can see it was never played with. It's still got the band wrapped around it. Everything's still intact. It's still taped up. You can see that there. This was never played with. The pages in there are very crisp. I'm not going to touch them right now, handle them, but that's where they got the instruction right there. And you got to put in. This unit requires, the plate requires 2 AA batteries. When I looked at here. The pages are nice and crisp. No, it's like a little dust on there from the dusting, but otherwise it's the pages are really nice. No markings in whatsoever. And this is the Disney Princess Music Player Storybook, and it has 20 tunes in there. And I guess, like I said, the way it works is you would pop one of these discs in there, and you got a little player. It's like a little cassette player, or a CD player, miniaturized, right? So we got that going on. And last but not least, I have this Logitech cordless desktop. It's the S510. This is brand new, folks. This is new. I picked it up. I did test everything out, and it works good. The reason why I checked it out. Usually, when things are brand new, I don't always test it out. But this one here, the reason why it is new, and the reason is somebody had checked it out and didn't decide to use it, but you can see it still has the plastic. I'm going to open it up and show you. And they took off the plastic, the little plastic goes in to seal it. They took it off because they ripped apart the box. But I'm going to just show you really quick here. All right. And this thing here, let me just get that back here. It's still wrapped up in the plastic, as you can see. The unit itself, it's really nice. I was thinking of keeping it for myself. This is not dirt on here, folks, by the way. It's got the plastic tab here, see? It's still got the plastic lid on it, okay? But this is a nice keyboard. If you're looking for a nice Logitech. I don't have the price point on these things right now, or on any of these items, to be honest with you. You have to look them up. But this is brand new, okay? And it comes with the plastic, comes with instructions and everything. Everything that's supposed to be with it. You got the that sheet there, the setup sheet, whatever they always give you. Sorry about the little crinkling here. And you can see the disc seal. And you can always tell if this was a used one, if it was opened up. This would be ripped. As you can see, it's sealed. Because usually when people open up these rip. It's still sealed. It's brand spanking new. You only get, I think, the one disc in it. Yeah, it's only one disc. Okay, so you get the setup disc with it. I did take out the hand, what do you call it, the mouse, to show people when I took a picture of it, you know, the kind of mouse you're getting with it. It does come in the wrapping here, and it will be wrapped up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to wrap it up now. I took it out for the video purposes, but this is what you get, a nice mouse like that. See? So this will go back in here, and you do get everything in here. What you see is what you're getting, folks. You're getting a quick connect in here as well, the connect the thing. That goes back in the box. This, as you can see, folks, is brand new. It still has the plastic on it. That's no scratches. That's the plastic to protect it. The Logitech, just the connecting device. It does come with the, you can see the way it was bundled up. You can see, you know, usually when you know, another way you can always tell when something's been, you know, used or whatever. When you unravel these things, you try to wrap one back up again. They got a way about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is new. I mean, I can tell you it was new, but you can see it was never untwined with it, you know, taken apart. Also, you're getting this with it. This here, it gives you the option to put in for if you're a PS2, or if it's a USB device, you could plug it in with the USB device. Okay, that's why they give that. And that, everything you're seeing here is what you're getting. Okay, this is what you're getting with it. And I guess you could also plug it in that way too. That way, I guess you could use this as well. Okay, so that goes in there, and this was wrapped up in here too. So this will be wrapped up as well. Okay, this will go back in a pouch here, this little bag here, to keep it from getting scratched or damaged. And that's what we got going. Now, the only thing is the batteries. I wasn't sure about the batteries in here, so what I did was I paired up batteries. And I normally don't get batteries, and now here's the ones that came with it, the Duracell right here. The only thing I did was I wasn't sure about the batteries in it. These are brand spanking new. Okay. Well, that's where they were wrapped up. So what I did was, folks, I paired it up with batteries, Duracell batteries, and these have been tested. They're good batteries. They're new. And you're going to get these with that. That's for the keyboard. You're gonna put these little batteries in the keyboard here. So that's what these are for. Okay. That's the only thing I paired up with it as far as that. I want to make sure you guys, when you got it, you pop it in, you know, and you get it to work, and so on and so forth. But that's what we got going on here. I'm going to put this back here. I'm going to have to repackage this a little better here because I don't want this to get damaged. But we have, like I said, this is a brand new setup, new keyboard here. And if you are the lucky buyer, this will be shipped to you nice and all ready to go. But that's what we got going on, folks. So if you are interested in any of these items here, they will be listed on eBay sometime today, hopefully. Again, I got to get the price points for everything. But that's what we got going on here. And if you are interested in any of these items, please don't hesitate to, you know, check out the listing. Again, as I always say in my videos, please make an offer on any of these items I have. And a matter of fact, all the items I have listed, I can't stress that enough. Please, without hesitate, you know, don't hesitate. The sooner you make an offer and I accept it, the sooner you'll get these things. Most of the items I try to ship using first class packaging, you know, first class to go out. So hopefully you'll get it within 2 to 3 days. There are certain things that I can do, offer priority service. Which, and you want to know something, folks? If you really look at the post office, if you look at the priority, you know, they have the 2 to 3 days as well. But sometimes you can get it within 1 day, and sometimes you get it 2 or even 3 days, of course. But they're almost like the similar. You know what I'm saying? That the first class is almost the same as the priority, basically. I've used that. I use first class a lot, and I've been getting a lot of response to that fast delivery, you know. But for the most part, this is what we got going on here. If you are, again, interested, please don't hesitate to contact me. You know, you can message me through the eBay messaging system, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And with that, I'm going to close this video out. With the closing video, I'm going to go back to my computer, you know, to the desk, and I'm going to finish up this video. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll be right back with you. Thanks, guys. Well, this concludes that video, the video presentation of the new items that's going to be listed on eBay. I hope the information I provided today helps you guys out in making a decision as whether you like the merchandise or not. Again, as I stated in the video, please don't hesitate to make any, you know, best offers on it. I do accept a lot of them, and for those who are new to this channel and are not familiar with me, again, my name is Rich Pasini from shop-rjpasini.com. I do these demo videos and intro videos and sneak peek videos to give you, the potential eBay buyer, a little heads up on a first come first serve opportunity to purchase these items once they become available. And that's the whole main reason. And plus, I like to also talk a little about the items to give you a little, insight as far as like what the conditions are. They scratched, dents, stings, or whatever it may be. Just to give you a little insight as far as what you're going to be getting from me. And also, folks, this gives you the opportunity to meet me as the seller. I'm the one that you're going to be dealing with on a one-to-one basis. I love dealing with people and talking to them and stuff like that, and I welcome your comments and suggestions on this channel. I've had stuff before, other people had made comments and suggestions, and I listen to a lot of what people have to say. But I do like the interaction with my buyers and stuff like that, and also the followers. So if you guys want to be updated on when I purchase new merchandise to put out there, please subscribe to this channel. If you like what I do, if you'd like to give it a thumbs up, that's great. If not, that's okay too. I just appreciate you being here and checking out my video and seeing what I have to offer to you guys. Also, in closing, I just want to say, I didn't get a chance to say it in my other videos, but I hope everybody's, the new year is starting off okay for a lot of people, for us sellers and buyers as well. I have to honestly say, in regards to my sales, they kind of been up and down. I know after the Christmas holiday, maybe people a little, have to be a little tight and conservative with their spending, and I understand that. But I like to move this stuff out, and I like to get it out as quick as possible, so I could bring new stuff to introduce it to you guys. So like one buyer said once before, that, or I should say a follower said, I like the stuff that you have. You got pretty interesting items. As a repeat buyer, and I like that. I like hearing stuff like that there, and I hope people that purchase from me and do business with me in the past. I've only been doing this almost, well, it's going on a second year, but about a year and a half now maybe. I like hearing stuff like that there. It gives me a little more positive glow that I'm doing something right to keep my buyers happy and satisfied. Like I said, in my description there, my descriptions I put there, servicing the buyers since 1999, and buyers are my #1 priority. You guys are my #1 priority. Without you guys, there ain't no Rich Pasini, to do his business. So that's why I said, and I will work with you 100%. I'll go out and do my best I can for you. I've had many times where people have made purchases, and they would ask me to, throw a little, card in there, like a little greeting card, or I had a couple like that there where, people were buying as a gift or birthdays, and someone said, would you mind writing there, so dear so-and-so, this is from your Aunt Millie, whatever, love and wishes and best of luck or whatever. And I would do it, I'd type it up on a computer, and try to use a nice border, or like maybe put like a picture in there or something like that, nothing fancy. But I get requests like that, and I do honor them. I do honor requests like that. So if you guys have any things like that, you have special requests that you are buying an item for a relative or a friend or whatever, an acquaintance, and you want me to, you just tell me what you want me to write in there, and I'll put it up. I'll do it on a computer. I don't handwrite them because I don't have the greatest penmanship, But I'll assist you in any way I can. I will go out of my way to make you guys happy. I had a situation like this with a cell phone case. I didn't know the person's daughter had bought it for the father, and I had in a listing, it was an iPhone 6 Plus. I put in there 6 and 6 Plus, and when the daughter ordered for the father, the person got it, and it wasn't the right size. I said, it doesn't fit a 6 Plus. This is probably for the 6 Plus. I don't know. I don't have a 6 Plus phone. I only have an iPhone 5S I use. They're not mine. Some of these things are pre-owned, of course, and that's what I was told by somebody who gave it to me. They said it's for a 6 and a 6 Plus. But anyway, a long story short, I told the buyer, if there's anything you could do, send it back. Let me know what you're looking for, and I'll run to a local store and pick up that specific one you're looking for. If it's a solid color, like let's say a black, green, blue, whatever, I would make that trip to the store to buy it for you guys, buy it for you, and not keep it, but send the other one back, and I'll pay for the shipping and stuff like that. But the person didn't want that. They said, no, that's okay, you misunderstood what I was saying, and so on and so forth. And the story ended that the person had sent it back to me, And that was it. You know, I refunded him his money, and I didn't know. I mean, I only go by what people tell me. If someone gives me these cases and they say this is for a 6 Plus, you know, and sometimes if you look at the listings, they'll say iPhone 6 and it has a /6 Plus. So that's what I listed in there, and apparently it didn't fit the guy's phone. But anyway, you know, I will go out of my way to help my buyers in any way I can. I just want to say in closing, thank you. Have a great day. Shop around. And one last thing I want to say, please, before you make any purchase from me, I would really appreciate if you could just read my feedbacks to see what other people are saying about my service I offer, and you know, the merchandise they purchase from me. I'd like you to see that there. Check it out. You know, it give you a little peace of mind anyway. Not that I'm 100% seller, you know, power seller and stuff like that, but I just would like you to read some of those feedbacks, you know, for yourself. You know, just to give you a little peace of mind too. And not only that, like I said earlier, the reason why I also do these videos, it helps, you know, you get to meet me as a seller. So, you know, it's like the old saying, place the name with the face, so to speak. But thanks again, guys. I really appreciate you being here. And please don't forget to subscribe if you want to get more information and updates. When I do the reseller news, you will also be getting that too as well. You'll see it when you come up if you subscribe. I have to do that too because I haven't done that in a while, and there are some things I would like to share with you guys. With the reseller news, as I stated in my other videos, I don't read verbatim, but I usually pick articles of interest that may be, you know, if I find them interesting, they may be of interest to you, and you know, for people that are in this business with the reselling. So that's basically what the reseller news is all about. It talks about the e-commerce, you know, eBay, what's going on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, if there's news about them. But that's what I like to do with that. And again, and also on this channel, folks, I can't stress it enough. I do not discuss religion and politics, just to give you a heads up. You won't see that on my website. It shouldn't be, unless somebody brings it up for some reason. But as long as I'm doing these videos, those two topics will not be brought up. That's just the way I like to run this channel. I don't like to bring those two things up. I don't deal with any politics. I don't deal with that, you know. I don't think it's right to go on it. If you want to know about politics and religion, there's other channels out there, YouTube channels you could check into if you want. That's not what this channel is all about. I do talk about other things. I do some do-it-yourself tips. I talk about how I package fragile items and things like that. I do a little photography, a little video. I talk a little about videos and do some photography stuff, of things of that nature, and some how-to stuff. But other than that, that's basically it. Take care, guys. I don't want to go on any longer. Have a great day. Enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now. Thanks.